I just finished making one video and I decided to make another one because I have a lot of energy tonight and I decided, hey, why not? So, the topic of this video is prom and high school. And if you're watching this and you are about to go to prom or you're in high school yourself, let me just tell you, you're not going to like this video because prom and high school are overrated and they do not matter. So, I remember when I was in elementary school and junior high, I was just like, I can't wait to go to high school. Why? Because all the stupid movies and TV shows showed me that, high school would be awesome, but, super dramatic. I mean, I kind of watched Degrassi when I was younger. And in a weird way, I was kind of looking forward to that drama. But as soon as I went to high school, I don't want to say it sucked, but it wasn't as great as people will have you think it is. I mean, it's so interesting. Like, me being in college, I'm not saying that I'm better than anyone because now I'm in college. I'm just saying that looking back, high school, it was fun and it had its moments, but it wasn't the end of the world. It wasn't like I was going to be stuck there forever. I realized that, in high school, it is 4 years, and at that point in your life, you would have been in school for quite a bit of time, but there's life after you graduate. I think, okay, the main reason why I wanted to make this video was, I was inspired because I am an avid watcher of WatchMojo.com, and, it had a list of top 10 high school proms on TV, or something weird like that. That was my phone. It's probably... Oh, it's from someone. It's from a friend. Oh, okay. Meh. Okay, anyways, I'm an avid watcher of Mojo.com, and they had a video of top 10 TV proms. And, it was just so interesting looking at it, because I remember that, I thought prom was going to be, this amazing thing, and it's going to be wonderful, and dancing, and oh my god, someone's going to kiss me, and blah, 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 blah. That did not happen. You want to know what happened at my prom? Okay, well... I went to prom in 2012. I went to Woodcrest Christian High. So we didn't have dances, and prom had to be put on by an adult. I mean, by a parent, not the school. Our prom was at a nice venue. It was at the Aquarium of the Pacific back in I think in Lagoon. It was at the Aquarium of the Pacific. I forgot where exactly. Anyways, not important. Our prom was nice, but I just remember that, ever since I was little, I was like, I can't wait to go to prom, because then I'll go with my boyfriend, and we'll have fun, and he's gonna kiss me, and blah, 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 blah. Never happened! You wanna know who took me to my prom? Or who I went to prom with? My best friend. Megan. A chick. I didn't get a slow dance with anyone. No one asked me to dance with them. Which, kind of makes me sad still that no one asked me to dance with them. But it's true, the only person that I danced with was my best friend. And, it wasn't slow dancing, it was just, regular dancing. And I danced horribly, but I danced that night. Just a side thing, I remember, when, what is it? I remember that I asked him to play the Time Warp from the Rocky Horror Picture Show, because that is one of my favorite songs, and, you have, a choreographed dancing section. And as soon as that song came on, everyone left the dance floor, minus me and Megan, and, maybe someone else. But we were the only people who danced to that song, and that was, kind of embarrassing and weird, but I danced, damn it, because I freaking love Frankenfurter. He's right there. That is a poster of him. And that's right there is a vinyl of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I danced, damn it! But still, okay, the main point that I want to make here is that, even though this is, just a random video of me yelling about prom, is that, after prom and after high school, the achievements that you made will not matter. I know that at other high schools, and mine too, a lot of people make a big deal about being the homecoming queen or being the prom queen. And let me tell you, no one cares after you graduate. And even a month or two afterwards, no one's going to remember, or no one's going to really care. Okay. Don't think that I'm all spiteful or anything, because my junior my junior year of high school, I was voted the homecoming princess for my junior class. And I still feel very honored that I was voted that, and it was still very, very special to me that that happened. I mean, like, I remember the day I wore a mint green strapless Betsy Johnson dress, and my dad walked me down the gym, and it was amazing, and like, I will never forget that. However, a month or two afterwards, no one remembered. No one really cared. It didn't really come up again. I mean, I got to do some cool homecoming stuff, like homecoming games, because I was part of the court like a week before homecoming. But other than that, it really doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, sure, maybe you were like the weird kid in high school. Maybe you were like the cool kid in high school. Maybe you were the jock or the prep or whatever the fuck. Like, after you graduate, it doesn't matter who you were in high school. I mean, like, okay, when you're applying for colleges, like the only thing they really care about is your grades and if you did community service. That's it. They're not going to care that you were the prom queen. They're not going to care that like you scored like X amount of points in a game unless you're joining their football team or whatever. But like seriously, like it's just it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. And something that yeah, like okay, so one of the big important things is that when you go to apply for a job, they're not gonna care that you were the prom queen. They're really not gonna care. Like, what good does it do? Like when you are in the real world and you're trying to get a job, really think about that. Yeah. But another thing that I want to bring up is that the people in like, let's say that your high school experience is awful and terrible. Good news. You're only 4 years in and then you gotta leave. Like, seriously. Unless you get held back or something. But still, like, it's only 4 years. And I realize that right now it seems like forever because you've been in school for a while. But still, like, it's only 4 years. And if those people are really mean to you, first off, I'm really sorry because that shouldn't happen to anyone. But if those people were really mean to you, good news. You don't have to see them again after you graduate. You can make it the 4 years, I promise you. Well, I will say that, like, I got through high school because, in a sense, I didn't really care what other people thought of me, and I had a very, very good best friend who was with me, and who is still with me to this day. But yeah, so prom, like, it's good for one day, and then you're gonna forget about it. Honestly. And again, like, it still kind of makes me sad that, like, no one asked me to dance with them, and no one asked me to go to prom with them. Like, whatever, I'll get over it. Like, and the same thing, like, if you win homecoming queen, like, congratulations, but don't get big-headed about it. Do realize that in the future, no one's gonna care. Honestly, you can't put it on a job application. You can't even really put it on your college application. Like, no one's gonna care. And, like, with high school, you're there for 4 years and then you gotta leave. So, yeah, that was just me ranting. Hopefully I gave insight to someone. I don't know. Maybe I'll just revisit this topic. But, yeah, just know that one day you're gonna be out of high school. Have fun while you're there, but seriously, you gotta leave eventually. So, yeah, thanks. Bye.